So the ancient Romans, the dominant force of the ancient world, they were polytheistic. They were polytheistic society. They believed in many gods, right? Many deities. Polytheism is the belief that many deities exist. So they had different gods and goddesses, just like the Greeks. There was the god of war, the god of love, the god of music, etc. And the deity that they believed controlled good fortune. Funny enough, they called her Fortuna, Fortuna, Fortuna. And they developed a saying in Latin because that was the language of the ancient Romans. And they said, Fortuna Favi Fortus. Fortuna Favi Fortus. It means fortune favors the brave. And it's something that has gone on to become part of our lexicon in modern society. We use it as logos and as motivational, sayings and all of that, inspirational sayings that fortune favors the brave, which is true. Not that I believe in a Fortuna, right? But I believe that there's a confluence um, that you get into when you decide to brave the tide, right? Because it's not everybody that has that quality of bravery. Or rather, let me put it this way: it is not everybody that deliberately develops the quality of bravery. I think human beings can all be brave if they choose to be, right? So it's actually depends on the individual. Can you decide to be brave and courageous, or will you let your cowardly side take over? I think everybody has those two sides to them. The side where they are absolutely pumped up and they just go ahead to brave any storm, and the side that really doesn't want to do any of that, right? So it depends on which side um, you let out. You decide to become dominant, right? The thing about it is when you decide to be brave, when you decide to face circumstances that scare you, um, something happens, right? It's as though, as they say, the stars align in your favor, right? And what I think it is that the universe is designed to work in the favor of those who make a decision to chase after something, irrespective of whatever blockade has been put in their way. When you beat a circumstance that frightens you, but you decide to go on anyway, you discover that more often than not, the doors begin to open for you because it is a test. It is a test of your character. Do you want this thing badly enough that you're willing to do what other people won't do? That you're willing to face your fears, that you're willing to do it afraid, right? So fortune favors the brave, fortune favors the bold, fortune favors the courageous, fortune favors those who decide to go out there um, and risk it all. Fortuna, Favi, Fortus.